You saved Marvel. You kickstarted the MCU inadvertently. You're that guy. Come on, Blade. I saw Flats call you D tier. Blade, I need you to win this, Cuddy. Not for me, not even for you, but for your fans, Cuddy. Your diehard fans that need a win. They need something, Blade. They need something. And what you gonna do, Cuddy? Buffy for real gonna step up to your turf, Cuddy. Step up to your turf and take your chain. You gonna let her drop your shit right in front of you? Hell no. Blade, I need you to stomp her ass out, Cuddy. Ah! I'm ready, Cuddy. I'm ready. Anyways, lock in.
Stephanie, I call her Stephanie. I don't open doors for her. I just want the neck, nothing more. Shorty, make it clap, make it a pro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another banger. Huh? Who? Cuddy out heard me, bro. So I'm back with another banger of reaction for y'all boys, man. Hey, man. Hold on. Say, man. We had another death battle in our hands. This just dropped 2 hours ago, man. Blade versus Buffy. Marvel versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Death battle. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't know much about Buffy. I've heard about Buffy the Vampire Slayer before. All I know is like this. It was like this sitcom. That's all I know about it. Well, Blade, he's all right. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, all I know about Blade is that his fans be getting edged for way too long. Cause he Blaze the OG potential man, bro. He is the Marvel potential man, Cuddy, and it's sad to say, the game that was gonna be dropped, the movie that's been in production for like 10 years, Cuddy, not even a trailer, no leaks. His Marvel Rivals character came out like, bro, he was just napping. Like, I feel bad for Blade fans, dog. Blade fans gotta be the modern day, like, the Marvel equivalents of Megumi fans, man. But, oh, he got a cameo. Oh, no, he was a starter in Marvel Zombies, though. He was Moon Knight. He wasn't really Blade. But, you know, I'll count it. He was Blade as Moon Knight. So, hey, it counts. Then he got, like, you know, obliterated, turned asunder. But granted, it was by Thor, okay, zombie Thor, so it wasn't like he died. Plus, he had some cool moments, like the one against Ghost. Other cool moments, Khonshu was like, I just feel bad for Blade fans, though. So, I don't know. So, granted, I don't know much about them. I don't know much about Blade as a character, though. I don't know his origins. I don't know nothing. I don't know he's like a vampire slayer, and he's cool as shit. That's all I know. But, fellas, let me stop here. Let's get straight to it. All right, let's see who I'm going to root for. I'm going to hold off who I'm going to root for first. Yeah. Oh, is this a live action one?
Fight!
Oh, I think it is.
Blade versus Buffy.
The
okay.
Daywalker versus the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, this is the live action. Okay, this is dope. Dude, imagine, dog. It was like real swords. Ah, we need another actor. She lost her hand.
And I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
What the f... Oh no, bro. It's kind of freaky. Whoa. Now, let me chill out. All right, who's first?
They're known by many names.
Alucard.
Revenant, Vordelot, Nosferatu.
I've not heard of Vorderot for like a vampire name. Nosferatu? That's a vampire term?
I
thought that was a Gunnar term.
Vampires. When the moon is out and the night is young, these undead demons are out for blood.
Fitting then that the greatest foe of those who stalk the night is the one who can walk the day.
Ooh.
Blade.
Oh, this is a nasty costume, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, dude, I feel bad for Blade fans, dog. Oh. Could it just be the type of shit like you see like on like College Avenue streets, bruh? Hey, bro, this song hard, gang. This song hard. Y'all hating.
Is that really his costume?
That's that?
Hang on.
Like I was about to say.
Now there's a man
That's
who
all
doesn't
that's the
file
Blade
his
I know.
taxes. Blade is one of the coolest superheroes ever, and basically kickstarted the comic book movie craze.
And well, he's not in it because you know he got delayed. Mashawn, what's the name? Ali. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Mashana. It's gonna kill me. 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 Not Wesley Snipes. Ali. Oh, Mahershala Ali. I remember him from Moonlight. Ali. I'm gonna call him Ali, bruh. Dang. Okay. You know, I think he's aged like 10 years since the movie's production started, bro. He's not filmed one scene.
And yet, he is also seemingly the only one who knows or cares that in the world of Marvel, vampires exist. Seriously, nobody talks about this.
Blade doesn't need
I mean,
anyone's
to be fair, Marvel Comics already has other crazy things to worry about. Like, they have literal gods. Like, I always mention this. How does religion work in Marvel with the existence of, like, Norse gods like Thor and etc.? I mean, I guess they explain it as them being, like, not really gods, but more so aliens from other dimensions. That's kind of how they really explain it. But, like, still, you would think that a lot of, like, religions would be, like, questioned in the Marvel cinematic, not in the cinema, just the Marvel universe in general. You know? Like, I feel like vampires would be the most calm thing for people to be like, oh, vampire, you know, it's more or less like, you know, a random Tuesday, you know? But it would kind of suck to die from a regular vampire as opposed to, like, a cool-ass mutant or, like, a eighth-dimensional being.
Nope, he'll just aura farm by himself.
Even Blade's birth was hardcore.
Really?
Just as the young Eric Brooks' mother was in labor, her attending doctor turned out to be the vampire Deacon Frost.
And
Naturally.
he drank her blood right before she gave birth.
This infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him half human, half vampire.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. Wait, what was she saying? All right, she's 6'2", 215, vampire, professional jazz trumpeter, likes I Am Legend, Brielle, Boyfling, make the new movie Marvel. Bruh. Potential man,
Infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him half human, half vampire.
Okay.
A dampier.
Giving him a ton of vampy powers, but none of their weaknesses like garlic, holy water, or sunlight.
Eric would hone these abilities under the tutelage of vampire hunter Jamal Afari, sharpening him into a blade that would reap
Say that again.
the vampire plague for good.
Blade is strong and fast enough to toss around 1,000-pound demons and
What even is that? Like, what is that? Like a fetus? Why does he have nipples?
cut bullets out of the air. He can keep up with Wolverine, who can deflect Cyclops' light-speed optic blasts. And his Kevlar DuPont armor helped him take the top of Count Von Stott's castle exploding.
Okay, my fault we're pausing a lot, but like, why are you not shooting at his face?
His Kevlar DuPont...
Like, you see my man has like Kevlar armor. Why not shoot for like the neck or the face area, Cuddy? I never got that in fiction. Right, Cuddy, these beat up. POV R6. Bro, why don't you, bro? It's so easy playing this game. Cuddy, the enemies that my teammates be going up against to get them easy kills, I'll be going up against Bullseye, Cuddy. Hey, let me my turn. I get headshot at once, Cuddy. I get turned into a, I don't know, to a rap lyric, Cuddy.
armor.
And sniff out the
No, Blade has been incapacitated. Okay, I'll keep going now. Though Blade has been incapacitated. Fuck. Okay. Incapacitated. Though Blade has been
incapacitated.
That one, incapacitated. There we go. Via stabbing, his healing factors powered through impalement and secondary material like Blade, the series in a Blade. There's a Blade anime?
Supernatural with his hypersenses. Also, his fangs can drain his victims of magical energies.
After studying the ways of Hong Kong Kung Fu movies, Blade became a master martial artist. Ah yes, the Rufus from Street Fighter School of Kung Fu.
You know what? That's the best way. Blood-sucking fangs, I would assume so. Magical energy siphoning, hypersensitive immortality, regeneration, shapeshifting, berserk mode, martial arts. Okay. Off rip, I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a stomp game. Like immortality, regeneration, berserk mode, what is that?
While the only martial art he's been stated to know is Krav Maga, we know he's mastered more. So for the full scope of his martial arts ability, we'll examine the Blade movies as performed by Wesley Snipes.
Okay. By looking at Snipes' training and choreography, we know Blade uses Kung Fu, Capoeira, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Eskrima, Kickboxing, Shotokan Karate, and Hapkido. Add on Blade's knack for stealthy takedowns, and I guess you could call him Marvel's Batman.
Blade's training progressed smoothly until Afari was attacked and had his blood drained by Dracula.
Dang.
Seriously, Avengers, Dracula is real. Why aren't you doing anything about this?
To be fair, though, I wouldn't know what to do if I'm the Avengers. Like, Dracula's real. Okay, bet. I don't know what I wouldn't pull up on Dracula. You crazy? Natasha, go get Dracula. Huh? You could sound like the Hulk and Thor, but even that, I don't know, bruh. I have no idea.
He's right there!
Forced to murk his surrogate dad, Blade would have to wage his war alone.
Nursing a wound within him that would never heal. A hole that could never be filled.
Not with that attitude.
Blades, magical adamantium swords and knife stacks, and throwing glaives, bladed nunchaku, body armor, countless firearms, explosive prosthetic gun hand, anti-hypnosis goggles, flame gauntlets, edge of Entrados, breathing gun. Boy, what's a boy fling? Dude, that sounds so weird, Cuddy. It sounds like an EDP tool, bruh. Motorcycle. Okay.
Took a page out of the Book of Boomstick and tried filling that hole with every kind of weapon imaginable. He's got so many, they're his apartment decorations.
Okay, that's
Handguns,
cool.
assault rifles, and explosives make up the brunt of his firepower.
No, explain the boy thing. I'm kind of worried.
And he enjoys getting up close and personal with his dual acid-etched titanium katanas.
Speaking of glorious Nippon steel, he's got a sword made out of adamantium.
Specifically, secondary adamantium. A variant of the metal that is mass-producible.
It might not be quite as strong as Cap's shield, but it can cut right through heavy hitters like Ultron and the Hulk.
Naturally, Blade has even more swords.
Wait, explain the boy thing. Wait.
His Atlantean ones can slice through magical enchantments. The Word Sword can harm intangible demons, and the Justiciar can slay fallen angels.
Yeah, he's got some weird stuff he can pull out of his ass, like a Hellfire shotgun that burns your soul, or hypodermic needles filled with vampire blood. Seems,
Where does he get the refill for, like, bullets from a shotgun that can kill your soul? Where does he go? Timu. It's Temu, Cuddy. Timu.
kinda dumb to turn people into vampires, but it does make them more vulnerable to Blade's arsenal.
All that pales in comparison to the arch weapon of hell in Blade's possession.
What?
The breathing gun.
Okay, no, explain the boy think.
It is a living firearm that hisses in the presence of demonic
so
forces.
cool.
Its sentient bullets chase its victims down.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's really cool. The breathing gun, that's so dope. I ain't gonna lie, Cuddy. Hey, I wasn't familiar with your game, bro. I thought it was gonna be something stupid. I thought it was about to be something dumb. But no, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Wounds they cause cannot be healed. And if they get lodged in your body, they'll slowly devour you from the inside out.
Ooh, in the same fight where the breathing gun harmed him, Cosmic Ghost Rider defended attacks from Captain Marvel that could melt through a star.
Can even hurt Hell Lords and even greater threats like the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Blade took everything he had and fought his one-man war for almost 100 years.
He's battled hordes of vampires while skydiving,
Naturally.
infiltrated the Pentagon, and even took on
While this was the Insomniac version of Miles, Insomniac Spider-Man is on par with mainline Spider-Man comic book.
Spider-Man like Miles Morales, who could absorb the energy of a bomb that could destroy Harlem. Blades even
Not Deku.
bested the Spirit of Vengeance, Zarathos.
And while he occasionally allied with teams like the Avengers,
Wait, what is still the... I'm looking at... I don't want to look it up. I'm just going to assume it's a Blade. All right, all my Blade fans, explain what the boy thing is to me. I do not want that in my search feed. Battled vampires for 90 years. Harm cosmic tore bodies apart with his bare hands. Block on fire with his nunchuck. Dodge. Count Vaughn stats. Opportunity. Survive Hulk throwing him into the sky. Fought a horde of killer geese with Deadpool. Defeated Dracula, Deacon Frost, Zarathos, and
he prefers to work alone.
I probably would too if they only cared about me when I was helping them and not ridding the world of, you know, vampires.
That, and Blade is scared of what he might do if he loses control, because he does have one classic vampire weakness, a thirst for blood.
I got you.
Even more so after he
Can he just go to like a donation area?
had a daughter, Brielle, whom he avoided for fear of endangering her. If his bloodlust does overwhelm him, he will enter a berserker rage, skyrocketing his strength at the cost of his sanity.
What if he? What would happen if he eats Magic Johnson's blood? Like, I've always wondered this. For vampires that drink blood, right? Blah blah blah. Like, what happens if they drink the blood from someone who has like STDs? You know? Would they get it too? Would it be to this? Would it be like seasoning for us, or like would it be like expired milk? You know, to all my Vampire Hoodie Do fans, I need to know.
It does make him even better at killing vamps. He's made a cottage industry out of whooping Dracula's ass.
Dracula is unsurprisingly powerful, capable of summoning a thunderstorm that covered all of Boston with a wave of his hand.
Drac apparently
Why
didn't
Boston?
hold a grudge though, since he eventually made Blade the sheriff of Vampires, a vampire nation in the ruins of Chernobyl.
Amazingly, Dracula
Vampire Nation in the ruins of Chernobyl. Dude, I love comics.
has even given Blade some of his own blood, which allows him to shapeshift into multiple forms, like a wolf, a horde of bats, or a cloud of mist.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
he can force his way inside your body and blow you up from the inside out.
I'm not gonna lie, Cuddy, this looks like a massive stump, bro. Granted, I don't know much about Buffy, but like, granted, it's like a sitcom. Why should be like a Buffy anime, a Buffy like comic book line that has her going toe-to-toe with like Buddha or God, something like that, Cuddy, watch. But like, as it seems so far, this is how I view it, because all I know about Buffy is that it's a TV sitcom, right? To me, this is like, this is like Blade going up against like Bob Duncan from like Charlie or something, dog. Or like Alex from Wizards of Waverly Place.
Man style.
What is with you with the Ant-Man? Blade's hatred of vampires is only matched by his hatred of himself. However, when Brielle showed signs of vampiric powers, Blade finally found a reason to reconnect with his daughter.
I mean, damn, you couldn't have like called her or something, no? Wait, Blade doesn't wait, you couldn't have FaceTimed her, though? You couldn't have played on Rivals or some shit? I ain't gonna lie, Blade, that's kind of on you, dog. Like, I get it, you're scared for like what you would do, the influence, but like, you couldn't have wrote a letter? Okay. Oh, okay, you know, whatever. Oh, actually, I don't want to give him no grace. Like, you couldn't have done nothing, Goody? You couldn't have put like a Minecraft server together or something? Like, you know, you could do some stuff that isn't like physical contact, because you're scared of like what you may do to her, like the vampire stuff, or like the negative influence. But like, still.
Training her the same way Afari trained him a century prior.
Even after Blade was possessed by the first vampire ever and tried to take over the planet, Brielle put her dad's teachings to the test, saving both him and the world.
And proving that Blade's lonely war need not be so lonely anymore. With his daughter at his side, and also this plant creature pet called Boy Thing, let Marvel's vampires beware. For should they indulge their unnatural urges, they will be sure to meet their end at the tip of his blade.
Oh, okay, that was hard. Okay. Hey, Cuddy, they scripted. The script writers are eating right now. The script writers are scripting right now, Cuddy. Ooh, by the tip of his blade. Okay, that was hard. All right, Buffy, let's see what you can do, Cuddy. I'm so intrigued, bro. Watch Buffy's greatest feat. She can fight 5 vampires at the same time. And that is it. Bro, I'm scared,
Today's
dog.
battle is sponsored by Prize.
Gambling! Dog, that'd be so funny if someone lost their life savings for betting on like PJ Tucker, 5 threes, 5 mil.
In every generation, there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the
It's LeBron for this generation, Cuddy.
demons, and the forces of darkness. She is the Slayer.
For thousands of years, a new Slayer would be granted incredible powers
graphic
and
novel?
was destined to die young in battle against evil, passing their powers on to the next Slayer, and the next, and so on. That is, until the newest Slayer would change everything. Buffy Ann Summers.
Not exactly the first girl you...
Okay, 5'4", occupation waitress, counselor, law enforcement. Love interest, Pike, like what the frat? Angel, Riley, Spike, Satsu. Who names your kid Spike? Ugh. Death count at least 2. Founder and president of the Third Magic Council likes Icecapades, James Spatter, Christian Slater, and Pineapple Pizza.
think is the savior of humanity. Buffy's only goals in life were, in her own words, graduate from high school, go to Europe, marry Christian Slater, and die.
But that would all change when the Watcher Merrick appeared and revealed her destiny.
Like, total bummer.
Merrick trained Buffy in the arts of vampire slang, and she became so efficient that she burned down her school.
I don't see the correlation, but you know what? Go off.
Whoops.
Forcing her and her mom to move to Sunnydale, California to start a new life.
Oh, golly. Callie?
Far away from any more bloodsuckers and bad makeup.
Unfortunately, small problem, Sunnydale just so happened to be right on top of a hellmouth, where the boundary between Earth and Hell is
What the fuck? I haven't seen you in a while. I missed you, baby. Oh, Cuddy, this be the tapeworms that be inside one of those influencers, Cuddy. I just don't want to gain more weight, and you ate this.
Permeable.
Yeah, that sounds like the valley, all right. Along with new Watcher Giles, Wallflower Willow, part-time bad boy, part-time sad boy Angel,
He looks 30.
magical retcon sister Dawn, and Xander.
Ew, his name is Xander? Off rip, I need him to die. Ugh.
Buffy and her Scooby Gang would battle a never-ending series of monsters.
And we mean truly never-ending. Sure, there's the TV show, but Buffy has also been slaying vampires across video games,
So there is other
comics,
media.
and
There's
128 novels.
What? Okay, hold on. Whoa, okay, this might not be a stunt, bro. What in one of those comics, Buffy's gonna be some. Hold on. She better be like Black Star, bro.
Tens of thousands of pages of Buffy lore you've never heard of.
But
Okay.
we're just crazy enough to speed read them
Okay,
all.
bet.
Buffy
Cuddy?
carries a variety of anti-vampire weaponry.
Okay,
There's
naturally.
wooden stakes, of course, sometimes dipped in Gorgon.
Crossbows, knives, Morning Star, grenades, flamethrower, M136 rocket launcher, Hellfire launcher, Hope's dagger, laser rifle, Olaf's hammer, glove of... Oh my goodness, razor blades.
And venom that can turn you to stone. Though she's also experienced with axes, swords, quarterstaffs, holy water, just about anything.
You said it! When she fought an ancient demon unable to be killed by any weapon forged in his time, Buffy introduced his stupid ass to the 20th century.
She's also a
Wait, so okay, I actually might watch Buffy. That's funny as fuck.
master of
Okay.
Aikido, judo, jujitsu, boxing,
That's funny as
kickboxing,
crap, bro.
wrestling, karate, kung fu, wushu, tai chi, kendo, capoeira, and taekwondo.
What? Wait, whoa.
Buffy apparently thinks Hong Kong's kung fu movie masters could learn a thing or two.
No kidding. Thanks to her Slayer senses, her reflexes are fine-tuned enough to dodge close-range Gatling gun fire, lightning bolts from the sky, and even beams of light. She's kept up with another Slayer, Faith, who can dodge laser beams from point-blank range.
Buffy's strong enough to bend rebar, punch this 4.5-ton bat monster into the air, and, smash hard enough to tear apart a building.
Dope.
Despite her lack of armor, she can survive massive explosions, like the one that destroyed Cephalian's lair that's bigger on the inside.
She can even fight blindfolded, but if she is injured, she heals fast enough to be totally fine by the next episode.
Accelerated healing. Ugh. POV. Will my parents be seeing whenever they walk in, gang? Ugh. Heightened senses, martial arts and weapons expertise, Cloudier's trance, Slayer mode, superhuman resistance to hypnosis, poisons, and others. Can she regenerate though?
One time, Angel sucked out almost all of the blood
Freaky ass. Cooned out, bruh.
from her body, and she survived. Doubly impressive since Angel's blood draining also drains magical energy.
Yeah, Buffy's own magic makes her weirdly resilient to esoteric attacks, like when she expelled this misty shadow demon trying
Oh,
to
so okay, Blade can't just go inside her and blow. Okay, hold on. Okay.
possess her
When Buffy returns to the dimension of the Shadow Men, okay, for help against the first evil, she saw this demon and described it to me as living black smoke. It sought to merge with her, and she refused the entry. That's hard as crap, bruh. Okay, hold on. Am I becoming a Buffy fan? Hold
body,
on.
or when she resisted her soul being ripped apart and scattered across time.
What? Wait. It was almost enough to pull her apart, to scatter her soul across the eons among these thousands of years of Slayers. No, she thought, and it echoed over millions of days, infinite moments. I am the Slayer. What the Okay, moment by moment, life by life, in an instant or a fraction of forever. She pulled herself back, heart and soul she grasped, the lifeline that was the primal power of the Slayer, and she found herself again. Who writes this? This is actually peak as wait. This is peak as crap. Hold on. I might buy all 128 bit.
Or that time she jumped into a vat of boiling liquid so hot it could reduce people to skeletons, and she was just fine. She
Oh my goodness.
Might not show physical scars, but she sure has emotional ones.
I would assume so, dog.
Being the Slayer put a huge burden on Buffy's life.
Unable to live normally, she felt isolated, forced to internalize the trauma she faced on a daily basis. Sure, she had friends,
Dog, he looks 40.
but they couldn't understand her unique struggle.
Like when Angel turned evil after he took her virginity and tried to destroy the world.
Wait, what? Wait. Evil virginity. He's like the average frat guy, bro. She with the noobs. Yo, dude. Wait, so... Dude, that's a sentence I've never heard. After he took her virginity, he went evil. Dang, cause he was the coochie that bad? Was it that dry? Golly, bruh. You want this water park? That jump was the Sahara Desert, bit. Was it that bad?
That must be one of those metaphors.
I guess.
Sometimes the worst enemies are the ones you can't fight and who don't fight back.
Yeah, virginity, I suppose.
Even worse by her having all the memories of the other Slayers
Okay,
bouncing around in her head,
yeah, that sucks.
dating back to the Stone Age.
Buffy has dreamt of every battle.
Buffy can tap into her skills subconsciously. She can react without thinking, sense dangers in events, and fight at her full potential even after her
Slayer
memories
has
are
ever fought, and can call upon those skills in a fight,
like the
even
Avatar.
subconsciously.
But this includes the memories of their deaths. Countless women violently dying young, a reminder of her inevitable fate.
A fate that came to pass when she fought the hell god Glory. After leaping into Glory's reality-ending interdimensional hole,
A
Naturally.
glory hole, if you will.
Buffy
he beat me by 2 seconds. There's a joke there as well, but I don't want to touch it.
sacrificed herself to save the universe, dying a hero's death.
It appears my glory hole joke was poorly timed.
Nah, maybe. You know what? It's fine. I'll let it slide.
Finally freed of her unfair earthly responsibilities, Buffy's soul ascended to heaven in perfect bliss.
Hell no, they probably brought her back down. Now we still need you, gang.
Until her
There it
friends
is.
brought her back to life in the agony of existence!
Why?
This absolutely crushed Buffy, and ironically, annihilated her will to live.
Oh, that's rough, Buffy.
That is
but
rough,
with the
dog.
show renewed for more seasons, she had to nut up and continue her endless crusade against all things Spirit Halloween.
Buffy's battled for 48 hours straight, defeated vampires immune to traditional vampiric weaknesses, and destroyed the Sword of Sano, which
Okay, destroyed the Seed of Wonder, lifted Olaf's enchanted hammer, caught the sword that sealed Agatha, survived Willow's matched all his microsecond reactions, gouged at the Helllord Belphegor's eye, whistled lightning from the Gatherer, defeated a Master Dracula, first evil
caused the
Hellmother.
Great Hanshin earthquake.
And of course, both Buffy and her friends have defeated countless immensely powerful demons.
Like the Queller Demon, which arrived as a meteor
hell
and
no.
caused the Tunguska explosion, which destroyed over 2,000 square kilometers of forest. Or the Sorrow Demon, which caused a storm that blanketed Los Angeles.
She's also a match for Angel, who survived a blast that could rupture a continental shelf, and took hits from Whistler, whose magic contained a bomb that could vaporize London.
She even faced off against the first evil,
She's snorting.
literally the embodiment of all evil that predates reality itself.
Forced into battles
Would that count as the people that called to be slurs on Marvel Rivals? Or would it count?
against stronger and stronger baddies, Buffy clearly needed something to even the odds.
Okay.
Slayer safe!
It's actually a Bardiche,
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. This thing is bullshit.
containing the essence of Buffy's Slayer power.
Counterpart to Excalibur, forged to kill old ones. The Elderly contains the essence of Buffy Slayer's powers, cuts through magic, space, ghosts, power absorption, reflection, and redistribution, magical wards against theft, and power removal. Does this scythe convince or conceive the child with Willow in the novel? What? Dude, I am so lost.
And created to defeat ancient demons, the scythe can deflect magical projectiles and slice through just about anything.
Got you.
Ghosts, magic, even space itself, destabilizing reality in the process.
Even Silas, the devourer of worlds. Kinda like Galactus, but instead of chomping on planets, he eats the multiverse.
Oh.
And there goes his head.
The scythe is easily the most powerful tool in her arsenal. In effect, attaining it completed Buffy, as though it were a piece of her she never knew was missing. With the scythe, Buffy was finally whole, being the Slayer was no longer a burden, but a purpose.
And by sharing her Slayer powers with thousands of girls around the world, they all teamed up and kicked the first evil's ass.
Suddenly, the always isolated Buffy had thousands of shoulders to lean on, a sisterhood of Slayers.
And thousands more reasons for any wannabe demon conqueror to stay away from Earth. Because unless you want to get your blood all over her stylish yet affordable boots, you'll steer clear of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
I'm so lost. Dude, wait, when did... That was tough, Cuddy. That was tough. I'll give you that. That was tough, Cuddy. That was tough, bruh. Damn. So, I think Buffy low-key got this. Wait.
Hey.
Okay, hold on. Let me just... I don't know who to root for. I unironically might root for Buffy just because of how absurd it is. So the guy took her virginity, and the pussy was so dry, he went to go destroy the world. That alone... Dude, I low-key want Blade to win, though, bruh. Blade needs more W's. You know what? I'm gonna stick with Blade. But, bro, I think Buffy's gonna win, though. Dog. Come on, Blade! Hold on. We did this for Miles. We can do this for you, too, Big Blade. All right, come on. Not the actor. Come on, Blade. Where are you? There you are. Ah! I was gonna put the Rocky Balboa music, but the copyright on my junk, gang. Any other? Okay, where's some? Hold on. Hoodie do Detour, bro. Hoodie do Detour. All right, bet. All right, Blade. They doubted you, Cuddy. They canceled your movie. They delayed your arrival for the game. They canceled your game. Come on, Blade. You for real finna let this high schooler do this to you, Cuddy? No, bruh. No. You saved Marvel. You kickstarted the MCU inadvertently. You're that guy. Come on, Blade. I saw Flats call you D-tier. Blade, I need you to win this, Cuddy. Not for me. Not even for you, but for your fans, Cuddy. Your diehard fans that need a win. They need something, Blade. They need something. And what you gonna do, Cuddy? Buffy for real finna step up to your turf, Cuddy. Step up to your turf and take your chain. You gonna let her drop your shit right in front of you? Hell no. Blade, I need you to stomp her ass out, Cuddy. Ah! I'm ready, Cuddy. I'm ready. Anyways, lock in. Okay, bro. We got this, Blade. Hey, fellas, I'm finna coach Blade. I forgot this is live action. I'm finna coach Blade, bro. Okay. Oh, no! Okay, that's Buffy. You think the DJ knows some of these are vampires, or is he just doing it for a job? I like this. This is so fire. This production is so goated, Cuddy. And there's Blade. Oh, the music! You hear the music?
Long before they had a name.
Hold on.
Kings. But now, starved, hunted, forgotten. You have waited long enough. Tonight, we remember who we were. Tonight,
It's hazing, Cuddy. She's trying to join a sorority.
we take back what was always ours.
Ooh.
Tonight, we feast.
Daywalker.
And Chief,
Y'all finna step in. They're taking a little bit too long.
it's just a start.
Oh, the shotgun! Go move, Blade! Okay, I like this fight. But were they both gonna let the girl die though? Like, golly, they were taking mad long. Oh, this is fire, bruh. This is fire. Okay, I like this, Gunny. I like this. Woo! Okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is so fire, dude. A Colette? Wait, did the girl ever make... Dude, they just turned back to her. She's dead. Oh. Okay, that was fire. Make... Dog, I don't even know why my teacher be hating me so bad. Be hating on me so bad, bro. What the bro does, Scotty. Did he just hit the Crollo pose? Okay, that was fire, bro. That was hot. I'm guessing. Kill her! She's a vamp! Blade, I was just trolling! Wait! Wait, Blade, I was just trolling! Loki, this is on y'all, though. Y'all took way too long, dog.
Wait!
I like that, Blade! Established early, Cuddy! Who the top dog, bruh? I like, as your coach, Blade, I like that, bruh. Attack early. Don't give her a chance to breathe. Oh, the sword!
Dude's just a kid!
Not anymore.
Okay, the voice kind of caught me off guard. But I like that, Blade! Don't shy away! I like that, Blade! Press! W press, Cuddy! Oh, shoot. Damn! Okay. Come on, Blade! Make! Go move, Blade! Let's! Okay, but the snake won't work on him, though. Let's! Honey, they're boxing! Let's! Damn, Blade! Let's!
You want your damn mind?
Come, Blade, what you doing? Trying to kill her! Blade! Chill! Blade! Good moves! Good moves! God God damn! I like that, Blade! I thought that was poop. Blade? Come on, Blade! Nick! Come on, Blade! Whenever stuff like this happens, why don't they use the other arm to like hit her gut? Like, that's what I would do. You know, as a professional. Let me shut up. Let's go, Blade! I like that! Cook up, Blade! Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Amateur hour.
There's always some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
What does that mean? Whatever, bro. You know what? Do you, gang? The gameplay phenomenal. I don't care about your antics on the court, Cuddy. Keep cool. Keep hooping. Go crazy, Cuddy. Oh. Mick. Blade! No! You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Wait, it can try. Oh shit! The BS weapon. The breathing gun. Oh, but the bullet's trapped. POV Harrison Wells. Why are you mad at the gun? Come on, Blade! Cuddy, she going through it. Cuddy, her pain tolerance insane. But she doesn't have regeneration, though. That's the thing. I low-key think Blade could win this, bro. She doesn't have no regen. Low-key, Blade, I was trolling, but I think there was a chance. There's a chance, Blade. Blade, she's tired, Blade. I don't think she can regenerate either. But she just has high pain tolerance.
Let's see you cut through adamantium.
Bring it on.
Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's fire. Come on, Blade. Oh, come move. Cuddy, whoa, that's not hurt me. Wait. Oh, ah. Oh. Cuddy, they're not acting, bro. Yes, Blade! Win this! Blade, stop aura farming. Just kill her. Stop it. What's she doing? Stop aura farming. Just mark her. Blade, if you sell this, it's nothing to sell, bro. Oh, Blade, hurry! Blade! He's fine. He can regenerate. He can regenerate. He can regenerate. He can regenerate. He can regenerate.
Looks like you got ahead of yourself.
Damn it! Ugh. Blade. Cuddy, he's potential, man, dog. Oh my, what? Okay, post-game interview, bruh. What were you doing? What were you doing aura farming? Dog, you had it! You had it right there! You had it right there! Dog, he was playing too much, bruh. He was playing too much, dog. You for real had it right in your palms, and you Stephon Diggs it, Cuddy. You dropped it. You Zay Flowers it. Oh, brother, Cuddy. In all my years of coaching, Cuddy, which was 2, I coached you and Miles, and I think Zuko. Y'all all lost, bruh. Y'all all let me down, bruh. I need to take my coaching talent somewhere else. Oh, and Mob Psycho from Mob versus the floating green chick from One Punch Man. You let me down, Blade. It was you, Blade. You let me down, bruh. It's crazy, Cuddy. You for real let her do that shit to you? You let her do that to you, Blade? Chop their head off? Blade, you deserve all the slander. The potential, you're potential man to me, bruh. You are the modern day potential man, bruh. Look! This is you, Cuddy! This is what you was doing instead of training, Cuddy! It's you! Bruh. He don't want it for real. He ain't got that dog in him, Cuddy. Buffy want that. Buffy got that dog in her, though. That's all I know. Bruh.
To be Blade tenued no longer. I'm surprised. I figured with Blade's many years of comic book history, he'd have the edge.
Believe it or
Yeah, I
not,
would figure
Buffy is actually in more comics than
Really?
Blade.
Really? Man, Blade can't catch a break.
Let's
No,
break this
or
down
a
into 4
movie.
categories. First up, stats. Buffy's lifted much heavier things and survived more significant explosions.
Like, sure, Blade's strong and all, but he isn't literally fucking buildings apart like Buffy.
Scaling to
Naturally. Buffy scales to nearly a dozen power feats across her media that exceeds any Blade scaling. Jeez, bro. In Chaos Bleeds, Buffy's sword, Hope's dagger, harm the god of evil, dispersing his conscious across
the monsters they fought, compare Dracula creating a storm that covered Boston to the Sorrow Demon creating a storm that covered Los Angeles, a city over 5 times
Dang.
larger. You might be able to compare Blade to Spider-Man like Miles, who absorbed a bomb that could blow up Harlem, but that's significantly weaker than Whistler containing a blast that could wipe out London. They could both dodge light beams, but that doesn't.
Blade scales to Cyclops and Daredevil, who are said to react in nanoseconds while Buffy scales to Oz, who said to react to micro millisecond.
Keep Buffy
from Oz, we go to okay.
from taking the overall edge in stats.
Gotcha.
Blade's used to being the odd man out, though, so his versatility is just as important.
With Blade's numerous powers and massive arsenal,
Versatility, I'll give it a Blade.
he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic swords are generally gonna beat out crossbows and morning stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Also, Blade's faster healing factor
Boy thinks armor ability will not resist the oh, so it's armor. I think whatever. Facial cutting or power absorption. While his ability to burn anyone who feels fear hurts Silver Surfer, Buffy's supernatural courage
and immunity to traditional vampire weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins versatility.
Yeah.
But when it comes to skill, Buffy's got plenty of experience fighting armed opponents barehanded.
Both of them were masters of a similar number of martial arts.
And Blade has been kicking vampire ass for a century, way longer than Buffy's even been alive.
While Blade may have more
While Blade knows of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and according to Marvel's Midnight Suns, it's his favorite show. Let's be real, he hasn't read the novels.
personal
You
experience,
never know, Cuddy. You never know.
Buffy's ability to draw on Slayer battles
Of course he ain't do his homework too, bruh. Of course he ain't do his. He was sleeping and not doing. He don't want that. He don't got that dog in him, Cuddy. He not a dog for real.
dating back to the Stone Age, at least 40 times older than Blade, gives her the superior skill. Even then, they both had weapons and abilities so powerful they could end the fight instantly, regardless of all else.
So he sold.
They're trump cards. Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Oh, never mind. It was just better, Cuddy. The Michael Beasley quote, bruh. Sometimes God just made you better.
Standing Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul? Check.
Yeah.
Preventing Blade turning to mist
Shadow
and
Demon is described as mist and smoke, and Buffy repelled it from entering her body. She also beat her version of Dracula, who could turn into mist with him.
exploding her from the inside out? Check.
Meanwhile, Blade had no way to survive, save
The size
Buffy's
power means Buffy can't be sealed away in cameras.
Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
And even with the deadly, it just plain gross breathing gun,
It's
Blade
kinda
did
cool.
not have anything as potent as the Slayer Sight. It could easily deflect the breathing gun's bullets back at him, or use its space-cutting ability to slice through his unbreakable adamantium sword.
Don't believe us? Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him. That's the same kind of thing.
And
Wolverine, you good?
Wolverine's beta adamantium skeleton is a much tougher version of the same metal.
Oh, and since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I think you could take down Blade with the big enough swing.
Giving Buffy the final advantage over the Daywalker.
Really thought Blade had a chance, but Buffy sure put a damn fear on things.
The winner is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Honestly, bruh. Wait, what's next? Okay, hold on.
Next time on Death Battle.
Who are these? Okay, it's Dante, I think? Yeah, Dante, I think.
Subscribe and join.
Live. Oh, okay. I'm actually kind of excited for that one. All I know, I'm not really into Final Fantasy, though. I've never played it. All I know from Clive is from, like, 2nd. And I dogged him with Steve Fox. But, bruh, I'm excited. But, bruh. Dang, Cuddy. Damn. This man, Blade. Yeah, shout out to the people that made this, because this was phenomenal. Like, screw everything else. The live action fight was phenomenal, dog. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It was amazing. But fellas, that's what happened today's video, bro. If you like the video, like the video. I do not care, bro. But love y'all. Peace. Bye.